guys, welcome back to another one of my videos. So in this video, I'm basically gonna show you guys a quick update of my aquariums, and I also bought two more 10 gallons. So I'm gonna show you those two 10 gallons right now. So I didn't have enough shells for the two 10 gallons because I have all these things. So for one of the 10 gallons, I took this filter that was originally on my 5 gallon and put it onto this 10 gallon. And I bought a new filter for it right here. This is a filter that is meant for a 5 gallon aquarium, not a 10 gallon aquarium like this one. And for this one, I just simply made my own filter. I'll show you guys how to make your own filter, probably in the next video. So stay tuned for that. Started. First thing you gotta do is that you're gonna have to poke a hole inside the bottle cap, and then pull like right in the neck of the bottle, just enough so one of these air tube pipes fit in. And then you're going to make some holes on the bottom of the bottle, which actually is going to be the top of the bottle because when we put it in the aquarium, it's going to be looking like this. So let's just do that. Alright, when you make the holes on the bottom, right here, I made a couple of holes. Make sure they're not that big or that small. You just need like 5 or 6 medium holes on the bottom of the bottle, and put your filter media inside it. In my case, I have this little, cloth as filter media. It really isn't that good, so I don't suggest using this. Well, it would filter some big chunks, but I don't think it would grow bacteria on it as successfully as carbon or a sponge. But I don't have those, so I'm just gonna have to stick with this. And then the next part is taking your oxygen pump, and remember the hole we made on the neck of the bottle right about here. Okay, we're just gonna put the hole inside, put the pipe inside that hole like this, and just screw on the cap, and you should be good to go. You just have to turn the bottle over, stick it inside the water, and turn on the air pump, and it should start filtering. Like, you see this right here? Yeah, it's the same concept. It's the same thing. Literally the same thing. Oxygen pipe on the bottom. Oxygen goes through the little filter thing near it, and then in the hole we made on the cap, which is on the bottom, it creates a suction. So it pulls water and then drives it up to the top, and it comes out of the top of the bottle because of the holes, as well as the air. So it filters it with the cloth. So let me just put it inside. I have it right here. Since my tank was not long enough for this bottle, because this is a 1.5 liter bottle, water bottle. It's pretty big. Do you see the little air coming up from there right in the middle with the water? Yeah, it's coming up and filtering it through the cloth, but since my tank isn't long enough, I can't really put it up straight in the frame. And also, you should always attach a suction cup like I did here. You see the black dot? That's a suction cup. I made another hole and then just stick the suction cup in and suction it to glass, so I won't have to put a rock in it. But if you don't have a suction cup, you can very well just put a big rock in it, so you won't have to buy a suction cup. But make sure it stays upright for it to work as efficient as possible. A 1.5 liter bottle like this would probably work for a 30 gallon aquarium or a 40 gallon aquarium, but something like this could be a nice filter for a 10 gallon aquarium, and also a 20 gallon. If you guys have any 20 gallons and can't afford a filter for it, because 20 gallon aquarium filters are expensive. They're like 40 bucks, but you can use these couple of things to make a very cheap one, and hopefully it works out for you. I found this air pump. See, I actually remember using this air pump like a year ago. It was broken. It was definitely broken. It wasn't working when I plugged it in. And today I dropped it in one of the 10 gallons while trying to reach it to the other corner. And I immediately took it off and then shook it a bit. And I wanted to see if it was working because I totally forgot that this was already broken. I just kept it around. So I plugged it in, and what do you know? It's working. This filter is like 27 years old. My dad got this before I was even born. Look. Filter's definitely working. I mean, the pump is definitely working. It wasn't working earlier, and now it's working after it fell in my 10 gallon. So I don't know what's up with that, but I guess I'm lucky. And I was gonna tell you guys, there's about like 14 babies in here. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Back there, right there, there's one more. And I bet there's some that are hanging out inside the roots. Like, yeah, look at this guy. See? There you go. Yeah, it's really hard to count them, but there's somewhere around like a dozen of them. And yeah, I'm super grateful for the babies. Meanwhile, inside here, these guppies are still breeding. I have 2 females for 1 male, so breeding super quickly. And there's tiny babies swimming around. I can't see them right now, but there's definitely like at least 20 little baby fish swimming around in here. I can't see them. I can't see them, but I know there's at least like 20 little babies swimming around in there. They're so small. They're like, the size of them is about 1/4 of a grain of rice. So they're very small. These guys are just about the size of a grain of rice. And yeah. That's all. But one more thing, I'm definitely going to breed these zebra Daniels inside this little breeder thing I bought in Petco. But I only have 5 right now. So I think I only have 5 right now. But I'm definitely gonna buy more. I'm planning on buying 25 more of them later. Tiny pearl weed I planted inside this 5-gallon aquarium with the baby guppies. Look at them, they're so cute. These guppies are actually, see, I bred these guppies over here. Do you see those? See, these are adult guppies. One second. Okay, these are adult guppies, and I bred them, and yeah, they had babies, and I just tossed the babies. I didn't toss the babies in here. I put the babies inside here. I basically took them out from the 20-gallon, put them in the 5-gallon, and planted some plants here, aquatic plants. And when I grow some of these things out, I'm probably gonna start selling them. And here's mint over here. Well, I found this mint in my dad's greenhouse, and I just put it in the aquarium, and it started growing out. It made a bunch of roots. It's shooting out little stems from the roots down here. Can you see those? Can you see those roots? These ones right here. Yeah, those are the roots of these of this mint plant. Yes, this is officially a mint. It smells good. I put this light up to. I basically put it onto my wall with this little screw. And yeah, it's pretty strong, so it's providing light for the mint. And I have a second light on here, and that's for the pearl weed I planted over here. So everything in this aquarium is going perfectly. Everything in here is going great. The nitrogen cycle I have cracked it after my third aquarium. My first aquarium, it was trash. A lot of fish died because of ammonia spikes. And in my second aquarium, the same thing happened. And finally, my third aquarium, I started getting it, but it wasn't quite there. And then, you know, I started making more aquariums, getting more aquariums. Now I have 9 aquariums right now, and everything is going successfully. As I said, I've cracked the nitrogen cycle, so no more fish deaths. Everyone's doing fine. See, Jack's tank is disgusting. There's algae growing everywhere. I need to completely re-aquascape this aquarium. I'll probably do that in one of my future episodes. It's super hard to see because of the algae, but he looks great. And yeah, Jack is a male betta fish. I named him after one of my friends in school. Here is my little bowl. I'm definitely going to buy some shrimp in here. I put this little tiny filter back there, and everything seems to be going great. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, and peace out.